Review! What's going on, Yidden? Welcome back to Herring Review. Today we are in the COR office in Toronto, and I'm with Rabbi Haber, and I'm with Richard. And Richard is the managing director of COR, and Rabbi Haber, can you please explain what your job is?
I'm the director of community kosher, and ultimately I'm responsible for the kosher program of all of the food service establishments in Toronto and the GTA, which includes restaurants and catering, hospitals, nursing homes, etc.
And does it include this herring?
It does.
So you're basically the top mashgiach?
Yeah.
Top M. So from my understanding, COR, it's the stamp of approval for anything to be kosher. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of COR in Canada and about your business?
Sure, so it goes back to 1952, gather around friends, because at the time the kashrut scene in the city of Toronto was very chaotic and people were saying that food was kosher when it wasn't. So there were a bunch of important rabbis and lay people at the time who said, we need to get together and have an organization that's going to tell us what is kosher and what isn't. So that's when it started, and more than 70 years later, we certify over 1,000 companies, both locally around Canada and around the world.
That's super cool.
It is super cool.
In Israel, though, they have so many different ones. How come here we only have one?
Because we're super cool. Rabbi Haber, would you agree with that?
I agree. I think it's healthier to have one kashrus organization. I can see the advantages of having multiple, but I think ultimately, when all is said and done, when there's one strong kashrus organization, then you, the consumer, know what you can eat, and there's no lack of clarity.
What's your favorite kosher certified food in Toronto?
For legal reasons, we can't answer that question.
Mine's bubbly.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Bubbly's great, but we love all of our kosher certified products.
Well, but they can't really leave because there's no other option to go with. If you say you don't like this brand, there's not really another one that could.
But see, there's a lot of love. COR, we love, so we don't want to discriminate.
I guess so.
I don't know, Rabbi Haber, would you like to discriminate?
Well, I would have said herring, but because I'm allergic to fish, I can't taste the herring today.
How are you allergic to fish?
I don't actually know the answer to that question. All I know is that I used to eat a lot of tuna fish when I was in 8th grade in Eitz Chaim. That's one of the local schools. And one day I just had a reaction, and I went into the office. My aunt, Allah Shalom, used to work there, and we went straight to the doctor. And from then on, I just couldn't have fish anymore.
You never tried it since then?
Here and there, but it's been off and on.
We're not going to be doing it today, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's okay. No. Can you tell me a crazy story that's happened at the COR office? Or just a crazy story that's happened with COR? Anything since 1952?
There are so many, it's hard to choose. Do you have anything that comes up?
Why don't you take this one?
Crazy story. I'm just trying to think again for legal reasons,
Yes.
Well, just recently, I'll just say this isn't crazy, but just recently we were contacted by a shochet in Indonesia who has a very small community, but he needed a shechita knife because he didn't have access to one locally, and he has a very small community in Indonesia. So we were able to help him with our trained, skilled shoftim. They were able to, because a shechita knife it's like a fine art, and so they were able to file it down in the right fashion, and we were able to get him this special shechita knife all the way from Toronto.
Wow, you guys are mama's changing the world.
I say to myself that every day when I look in the mirror.
Hopefully I can do the same one day. Besides kashrus,
I hope so too.
what are both of your favorite mitzvot in the Torah?
Favorite mitzvah? I don't know. Are you able to say that? I think
I don't know if it would be right to say that I have a favorite mitzvah, but I think you could say you enjoy doing the mitzvah.
Yeah. Which one do you enjoy the most?
Well, I would have to say that I like kashrut.
Fair enough.
I enjoy doing it. I'm immersed in it from the morning until the evening. And whether it's at home for my own family, whether it's the people that call me to advise them, or the stores, essentially our clients, to work with them in attaining and achieving the highest standard of kashrus.
Can I say a really nerdy answer? This
Sure.
is super nerd answer, but Zechor Yemot Ha'olam Binu Shnot Dor Vador. That means that you should remember the days of yore and understand day to day. So that is like a mitzvah that we should know about Jewish history. So I really love Jewish history.
I didn't even know that mitzvah existed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't just make it up right now, but you know, I just like
It sounded real.
Yeah. It sounded convincing, right?
Yeah. Well, should we make a little shahakal on some bubbly?
Sure.
Rabbi Haber, will you have some bubbly with us?
Of course.
Okay, awesome.
COR certified bubbly. Should point that out.
When did bubbly become COR certified? And also, about bubbly, in America, they're not kosher.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to New York a month ago, and I actually brought like 20 bubblies in my bag. Because I can't eat there. I can't drink in there.
Well, it was kosher ever since it started, actually. It's the brand, I think, started a few years ago. And so as soon as it came out, they were like, we need to have the COR on this. Here it is right here.
100%. Like when I drink bubbly, it just tastes like Smiles. Yeah.
Okay.
But the bubbles could last longer.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're good while they last.
I'll talk to my people about that.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'achol niyeh b'dvaro.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'achol niyeh b'dvaro.
Amen.
It's very effervescent.
Oh, I've never heard bubbly being described like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to elaborate more?
Well, at first it comes into my mouth and I'm thinking it's just a little bit wet. And then as it goes down, I think bubbles. Refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the bubbles actually are amazing. Sometimes when I'm really hungry and I don't have time to make a meal because I'm at university and a busy student, I just take like 2 bubblies and make a shahalko, and that's that.
I hope you're getting a lot of money for this.
I hope so too.
Just remember, when you make the bracha shahako, just remember to thank Hashem for everything that He does, for the bubbly and for everything else in your life.
But mostly the bubbly.
Everything.
Should we have some herring? We got 3 different flavors of herring over here. That's awesome. Rabbi Haber's not going to have because he's allergic to fish. Ever since grade 3.
8.
Ever since grade 8 when he had the tuna.
Jeremy, gotta listen, buddy.
Sorry. My memory's gotten worse throughout university.
Before we get into this, I need some expert advice because I'm not sure what bracha I need to make and in what order. So maybe Rabbi Haber, you
Well, can I tell you what my poskim
Yes,
is
please.
first?
Yeah.
So I think obviously you make mazonos because the kickle is the ikr, but when you're on herring review, the herring is the ikr, so I make a shahalko.
So are you saying that you can have 2 people sitting next to each other, in this case it would be you, Jeremy, and Richard, and one guy would make mizonos on his tam-tam with herring, and one guy would make shahako on his tam-tam and herring? Could that possibly be?
Why not?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. In the halachas of ikr and tafel, meaning that when something is the primary food that you're eating and something is the secondary food, it's largely subjective. So when a person is he needs to just hold on to something because he can't put the herring in his hand, he's going to make a shahako on the whole thing. But if he likes the tam-tam and the herring is just because it's too bland for him, then he would make a mizonos. And in fact, some people are going to make 2 brachos on this. So there's lots of different opinions.
Gotta get to 100.
Yeah,
Might as well
very
get 2.
interesting.
But there are also some people that say that the mazonos is the higher level of bracha, so you obviously go with that one over the shahalko. It's like when you're eating cholent, you make hadama.
Right, but in the Mishnah, it says that if a person ate a very salty fish, and then he needs to eat a little bread to sort of get that taste out of his mouth, he doesn't even make a bracha on the bread.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You watch herring review, you learn Torah if you watch herring review.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. You're not here for the herring, obviously.
Hey, so I'm gonna make 2 brachos.
Okay.
Wait a second. Just sort of step back. And I have an admission to make. I have never eaten herring in my life.
Wow.
I know. I am the managing director of the COR. I'm ashamed to say it, but I've never eaten herring in my life. So it just looks very slippery and slimy to me.
Yeah, it is.
So,
100%.
In Rabbi Haber, in your case, what you explain there, I'm not sure what I am then because I've never had it before. So I don't know.
Right.
Am I having it for the cracker or the herring?
Well, can I ask you a few questions?
Please.
Okay. Well, you can't just, sorry, Jeremy, but you can't just say, I'm going to make 2 brachos. Because if you make an extra bracha where you're not supposed to make the bracha, that's called a bracha she'eina tzricha. And that's tantamount to like a bracha levatala, like making a bracha for no reason.
That can happen on hearing review.
So you really have to decide. And if you're not sure, the best thing is to have a cup of bubbly first. So I think you saved us with the bubbly. So Richard, what I would advise to you is take a tam-tam, make your mazonos, you've already made your shahako, and then have it together.
Okay, there you go. Are we sponsored by
There you go,
Tam Tams
Richard.
also,
Or
or?
maybe one day.
Okay.
That would be awesome. Bubbly though, that's the goal for now. I'm sure Bubby's Bagels is going to be very pleased that the first herring you're trying is theirs.
Yeah. Unless I hate it.
Yeah. It is one of the best. So if you hate it, that's not good.
So what do we do here? Like, should we open it or?
Yeah, we should. Here, let's take some. Let's get the cake out of the bag. You got to make your mazonos.
Are we doing it together? Do we like do cheers with the crackers? How does that work?
Yeah. Should we just get the mazonos out of the way?
Here, do we do it?
For time nine, and what number? My name is not.
Oh man.
We didn't make any bracha levatella. So
Nope.
far, we're good. By the way, here are the brand new Gishmak Aaron Kippas over here. These are the velvet ones.
So what are we having here?
Right now, we are having jalapeno matches herring.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
He doesn't look excited.
Not so good. It just looks slippery.
It
It
is.
is slippery.
We're gonna mix it around.
Okay.
Pro tip. What makes it less slimy is if you have it with onions and jalapenos, because that crunchiness, it helps with the slipperiness.
I like fish.
But you know, when the Mashiach comes, we're going to be having shechted leviathan. So you need to practice with herring.
Okay. I mean,
So go in
yeah,
here.
I'm sure about that, but.
Rabbi Haber, can you confirm?
Confirmed.
Yeah, but I just meant is what's the herring connection like?
Well, it's
fish.
salty fish.
Okay, fine, forget it. Okay. Okay, so I need to get a little bit of the herring thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we need to get very
Onion.
very slippery. Just again, just want to re-emphasize that. Okay. Then we're getting the jalapeno. Am I gonna have indigestion with this?
No, maybe a little bit of heartburn,
Why
but
is it so?
you're a yid. It's
oily?
something you're not used to.
It's very oily.
Yeah, it is. It's an oil.
Is this good for me or bad for me?
It's good for you. It's good for the neshama.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
first time ever having herring in my life.
No bracha, because we're covered.
Here we go.
Let's go. First time.
Okay. Okay. I was expecting it to be much worse. Very
The
good.
flavor, there's nothing like it.
There's a little bit of slippery in there. There's the oily. There's the crunch of the jalapeno.
Yeah. I believe they actually use real maple syrup in this herring too.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Bubby's Bagel, they're not messing
A
around.
little spicy in there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely much better than I was expecting.
Mind you, this is probably the best. And this is the best. in
Is this the
Toronto.
gold standard of herring?
Well, in Toronto it is. In New York, I was just in New York last week, and Raskin's, I mean, you go to Raskin's Fish, their herring they have the best herring ever.
It's still in here. I'm still
Mhm.
tasting
Yeah.
the herring. It's like in the back of the throat right now.
Maybe
Yes.
I can give you a piece of bread to
No,
eat.
it's okay. It's okay. Should I make a shefayanu on that?
No, no.
Why not? No, just now.
It's not a new. It's not a new idea. It doesn't come from time to time, so you can have it whenever you want.
So do we go to other things here, or is it, that's it? There's other herring here.
We could. Yeah.
I mean, once I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, we totally should. That's a great idea.
Okay, what other flavor here? You're the
Okay,
expert.
this.
Tell us,
Okay,
Jeremy.
we got. Okay, this is a great one too. Let's save that one for last. That's like.
Is that like a dessert herring?
Yes, pretty much. If it's the one I think it is, then yes. Okay, we got the spicy schmaltz herring. This one's going to be a lot spicier.
I hear them talk about the schmaltz herring. What does that mean?
So that's a good question. Schmaltz and matches. There's probably someone watching who knows better than me, but schmaltz and matches are the two different types of herring. Schmaltz, taste-wise, it's a lot softer, so it kind of just melts in the mouth. And matches is more of a chewy texture.
Okay, so that was chewy.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is gonna melt in the mouth.
yeah, it should. It should.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still looks slimy.
yeah. It's just schmaltz over here.
And why do the Jews love the schmaltz herring so much? The kiddush all the time.
Rabbi Haver, can you take this one?
You know, I grew up in the Aguda and Wilson and Bathurst here, And herring was definitely a part of growing up, you know, at least for the other guys in shul. And they used to call schmaltz herring men's herring and mattress herring ladies herring.
I probably like the ladies herring
Yeah.
better. Yeah, knowing myself.
But it's 2023 now. Like,
Right.
it's everyone's herring. Okay.
So here we go
Number
again.
2. Let's do it. So,
I think I'm gonna go with the ladies herring.
yeah, no, me too. It was pretty firm.
Yeah, it feels like I just had ate an entire school of fish.
Yeah.
Quite robust.
Yeah, this is definitely men's herring. For sure. Not in a bad way though.
When I was a kid, the schmaltz herring had bones in it. Does it still have bones?
Mine didn't. Sometimes I get some that do.
Yeah. That was very hearty.
Mm-hmm.
It was like
Next
a
one's
horse.
up. It's gonna be a party in your
Okay,
mouth.
dessert. Here we go for dessert.
Let's go dessert. I hope this is one I think it is. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oneg Shabbos. Oneg Shabbos herring. Rabbi Haber, are you familiar with the Oneg Shabbos flavor?
No, no idea.
It just tastes like Oneg Shabbos.
Okay.
What is that? What is that taste?
It's just like, you know, Oneg Shabbos, when it's just like Shabbos afternoon and you're just like, oh, Oneg? Tastes like that.
Okay, I guess we're gonna learn what that taste is.
Yeah, no, it's literally this. And the herring's cut up into smaller pieces and a little bit of a salad.
Right, I see that. I see
Different
that.
peppers.
Yeah, some colors in there.
Yep.
It's very spicy, this herring.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
like that.
we like the spicy herring.
Oh, that's no problem with that.
Okay. This might burn my face off, but
Oh, is it?
We'll go with
Yeah,
that.
it's really spicy.
yeah.
Whatever.
I'm Israel Chai.
We're doing for the Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
Take that, anti-Semites.
Yeah, we're gonna take you down with herring. Speaking of anti-Semites and herring, at my school, like I hang up the Gishmak herring stickers all over campus, and they've been getting ripped down and like
What?
scratched down. Yeah,
Anti-Semites don't like herring.
yeah, they don't. No, or Israel. Yeah,
Right. Okay. Which again looks oily.
this one we're gonna take it home with the Oneg Shabbos herring. Here we go.
Taking it home. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call this the dessert herring.
Mm-hmm. The Oneg Shabbos.
A little crunch in there.
So you had the whole spectrum of herring.
Yeah, that was nice. Rabbi Haber, I feel bad for you that you're missing out on this.
It's okay. I don't feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I had it in my life, so yeah, it was nice.
Rabbi Haber, are you a Cohen?
A Levi.
No way, I'm a Cohen.
Oh, so we have
Same
Kohen
tribe.
Levi Yisrael.
That's right.
No way, the
Yeah.
trifecta.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So if they were to call us up for herring in order, we could do it. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then you have to wash it down with the bubbly.
Yes, you need to. That's why we have the bubbly here. The logos to the camera, always. And we also want to review the herrings, so let's get the herrings, all the 3 herrings over here. The Oneg Shabbos, the Machis.
Matches?
This
what
one?
you
Yeah,
pronounce
the
it?
middle is
Matches.
the Machis. So
Matches.
how would you, what would you rate each of them?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, or,
Yeah.
or in terms of like in my life?
Not 1 to
Because-
10.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that the matches. I'm actually gonna give it the first rating because I think that was my favorite.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just go like this: 9 matches.
9.0.
Yeah, even,
Okay, fair,
even,
fair.
I'm an even kind of guy. And then I'm gonna go with the Oneg Shabbos. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give the men's herring. This is the schmaltz herring. I'm gonna give it maybe like a 6.5.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
Those are all great reviews.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have a different opinion?
Well, I've reviewed these herrings many times, and to be honest, the review changes based on where I am because it's the whole setting, you know? I'm with awesome people, Toot Tzadikim over here, so the scores are going to be inflated a bit.
Okay.
But this is always my highest, so I always give this like a 9.7. That one, it's
Oh.
delicious, yeah. And then Oneg Shabbos, put a 8.5. And then this guy's not my favorite, probably gave it a 6.13.
Okay, so we're in the same ballpark.
Yeah, exactly. And Rabbi Haber, Richard, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And that's it for the herring review.
See you herring review, people.
Herring review.